MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Reined in, and there's one gone to start the night.
Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Ned. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, C.J. Abrams. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Now at the plate, Joe Adell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. David Fletcher waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Abrams over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Angels. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Wackney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
That is it. The first baseman, Voigt.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Rendon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Gallen has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Sam Travis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's the #7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Corey Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels. Into the box now, Enrique Ibanez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And so take a look at ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Into the box, Justin Upton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll come to the plate with it to get the force at the plate. On to first to complete the double play.
Next to the Angels, the first baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Sam Travis. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
He thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Pause and the 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Lance Voigt, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Verdugo is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Corey Lee is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, Corey Lee. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, C.J. Abrams, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. And so next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Aaron Judge will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-1 to him now. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. Now at the plate, Sam Travis. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Misses, ball 2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count your favorite and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And the pitch.
4 count. 3-2.
Lance Voigt will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Lance Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Devers into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
now batting, the designated hitter, Joe.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Adell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 22.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and a strike now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here it comes, 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0. Nope. 3-0. C.J. Abrams would be next. The 3-0 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready to take his hacks again, C.J. Abrams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Jacob Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to start the 9th in this one, and here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. The pitch.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
To 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now batting.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The next 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Lance Voigt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side, but foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
2-2.
2 balls.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Fletcher is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Halos win the opener here in the division series.